To say that the 2022 World Cup in Qatar has not been met with universal approval is quite an understatement. From the heat of Qatar's rather questionable human rights record to the proposed switch from the promised summer tournament to one in the winter, celebrating the World Cup in November is just not it. Not to mention that the country's laws will make the experience really difficult for people. The worst of everything is that millions of people are trying to go to the tournament, and the country is just too small to host that many people. Talk about the concept of money talks. Qatar should not have the cup, period. Whenever a heat wave hits a Western country that is not used to it, an enterprising TV news crew will almost inevitably attempt to fry an egg on a car or perhaps even the pavement. It's that hot.
Ah, it's too hot today.
And even though they changed the dates of the tournament, this is bad. Why is it being hosted there again? Homosexuality is illegal in Qatar. The argument about whether the second biggest sports tournament in the world after the Olympics should be held in such country should really just end there. During Pride Month, FIFA had a pride flag outside of their headquarters, and yet, yeah, not cool. This is a country with no real football history, so it is hardly a surprise that there is no real infrastructure that can cope with an event the size of the World Cup. Not to mention, again, the country is so small that it is literally impossible to host that many people. Outside sources say that they had to open desert camping grounds because all of the hotels available and properties are already booked. It's done. This should not happen for a World Cup to erase everything that leads to it. Qatar is absolutely way too small. Switzerland in the past was the smallest country to ever host a tournament, but by far, this one takes that title, since it's the same size as Hawaii with Utah's population. Even FIFA admits that Qatar might be too small to handle such a large competition, not to mention that they are not exactly what fans consider fun. No nightclubs, no alcohol consumption, and so on.
Boring!
The watch parties on site are said to be a snooze fest. As we all know, the FIFA World Cup comes only once every 4 years, so we all want it to last as long as possible. And yet, the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar will be the shortest in 100 years. We're not kidding. The truth is, this will be the shortest tournament since 1982, when only 24 teams participated. In total, 64 games will be crammed into 28 days, meaning everyone will have less time to rest. What do you think of Qatar hosting the World Cup despite it being so small? We'll read you in the comments, and in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe.